And welcome back to the Los Alamitos preview show. We have a major race coming up here on Saturday night for the 2-year-olds. The running of the PCQHRA Breeders' Futurity. Start Something Bad is the fastest qualifier. One of the co-owners, he's been in the business for a long time, really excited about his chances. Jeff Aldstadt, and earlier this week our Director of Marketing and Publicity, Orlando Gutierrez, caught up with Jeff to talk about Start Something Bad and the chances in the Futurity Finals.
Well, what a fun weekend of racing here at Los Alamitos Racecourse. It all kicks off on Friday night with the running of the PCQHRA Breeders' Derby. And on Saturday, the first of 2 days to the Los Alamitos Equine Sale. A great contingent of horses coming together here at Los Alamitos to be sold at this very tent here at Los Alamitos on Saturday and Sunday. The fun starts at 10 in the morning. And that evening on Saturday is the running of the PCQHRA Breeders' Futurity, a great 2 event. And on Sunday is the Wild West Futurity Trials. Great weekend, lots of fun, and a man who's always having a good time here at Los Alamitos Racecourse is owner Jeff Aldstadt. Your horse, Start Something Bad, fastest qualifier to the PCQHRA Breeders' Futurity, and you own this filly in partnership with Jeff and Kim Pitcher. How did that partnership come about?
Jeff and Kim, I've been with Paul Jones. He's trained horses. We've owned horses together since the early 90s. Jeff and Kim Pitcher are part of the Jones team, a big part. They reside and run the Temecula, Paul has a 20-acre facility there. They do all the birthing, and so I've known them for 10 years, and they're just a great super couple. How I got involved with Start Something Bad with the Pitchers is actually last year, I had sold early last year my mare pregnant, and I put a baby I had, a yearling in the sale here, and I was pretty much, I didn't have any horse at the time, so Jeff and I were talking, and Jeff said, you know, I got a beautiful young filly here if you want to take a look, and just to be involved with them, and of course, as always, Paul and that kind of a team, we made it happen, and now we're starting something bad.
Let's talk about the filly really quickly. Start Something Bad. Right off the bat, shows some promise. Has some really nice works, including a 12-flat gate work at 220 in mid-April. You're thinking, wow, here we go. And then it kind of takes a little bit of time for her to really get rolling. Tell me about the ups and downs of having a horse that you know has that type of potential.
Oh, man. You know, for me, I mean, these are questions for Paul and the Pitchers. I'm more the let's get the party started. But you know, no, I live this, and I've lived it. And this filly did a 12-flat, one of very few at the time, back in April. And we got her to the races. In our first start, we had a really bad stumble and had a bad path, and you know, but she flew out of there and she tried to recover and almost won out of the one hole after stumbling, but someone cut off her path. And with that being said, she just improved. And then we gave her a little break. We won a race real impressively here in July, and then we gave her a little break and brought her back to do a morning work. She did another 12 flat, the second one. So we're like, wow. And then we were in the trials, and I mean, just what a performance that night. It was fantastic.
Really quickly, you had a big group on the night of the trials, big winner circle after the victory. You must have been just on top of the world.
I always, you know, I have a big family, a lot of friends. Like I said, I was raised in Los Alamitos, and you know, I'm known when I go out, from the employees to you know, horsemen. It's just a fantastic. It's a fun time when you have a horse in and you win like that. I've never been in this position, and we had a blast. And wait till Saturday, we've got about 100. So I know we're in against 9 tough horses, and they're all winners, but if the racing stars align for us and we break, like I know we can, look for this picture. You're going to have to get a wide lens.
Well, like we said, always having fun here at Los Alamitos Racecourse. Jeff Aldstadt, look for him to have a good big group in the Vessels Club. It's going to be a great weekend. Back to the studio.
Well, thanks, Orlando. I've known Jeff for probably 3 or 4 decades. We don't see each other that often anymore, but certainly he's got to be really excited about having Start Something Bad. And You've owned a few quarter horses in the past, Les. To have a fastest qualifier in a futurity, that's got to be a real thrill.
It really is, especially a horse that was been so very agreeable maybe with a few starts, but this filly can really run. In fact, go back maybe with Teresa and start something bad. This horse did duck out 7 lanes and just put it all together in the trials just a couple of weeks ago.
Well, I remember before the horse's debut when it had the rail, you and I both loved the horse
Yeah.
off the workouts and had a lot of trouble. When this horse fires, can really fire big. When it doesn't fire, it can go the other way. So 50-50, but I think definitely the horse is on edge for a huge effort here in the futurity finals on Saturday. We also have a huge quarter horse sale here at Los Alamitos this weekend, one of the nation's best sales. The Los Alamitos Equine Sale taking place here on both Saturday and Sunday. Well, we have